Should we do that and then go back if we've got time?
Okay,
Should we do
that? I'm gonna.
Oh, that was going well. How dare she ask me that?
Like what?
I guess I'm just wondering, is it okay for someone who doesn't really know you that well to ask you something quite personal? What do you think?
It depends what she's asking, I think.
So if someone asks you, I don't know, how old you are, or if somebody asks you how much you earn, or if somebody asks you your sex life between you and your husband.
If someone asked me how old I was, I'd love to answer that question. I always love answering that question.
Because people probably say, oh!
So that one's fine.
What's going to happen the day that people stop doing that though?
That's the day
it'll no longer be fine. That's funny.
Someone wouldn't just come up to me and say how much you earn. I'm sure if I got into that sort of conversation, there'd be a reason for it. And sex life.
True.
I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I would be surprised if a stranger asked that though.
But we're not talking about strangers. We're talking about people that you know, but they're kind of more. You know when people misjudge the relationship.
Yeah. No, somebody. If I didn't really know them, I'd be like, I'd be confused.
Someone's asked me that before, and I've just not felt comfortable because I just thought, why are you asking me that?
That's weird.
It's really weird.
Like, I would like to discuss those
People have asked me
things.
my salary before. People have asked me my age.
Really?
It happens a lot. Yeah. I don't know whether I'm just kind of,
That's
so approachable that you can just ask me stuff like that and think it's okay.
Gosh, no. I tell you what though, that sex question, I would love to. Like, and nobody ever asks me that. You're really lucky. Like, those are questions I'd love to
tell you.
That's it.
But I think it's different if it's a conversation between like married couples and maybe your friend that's asking you is married, or there's a point. But not if it's kind of just strangers.
I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel. I guess it just depends on how. I'm quite chatty, I think, and quite open. But if it's really personal stuff, so if I'm saying something openly, like on social media, or we're just talking about something, it normally means that it's just something that's not. It's not something I particularly am cagey about, and it's not going to affect anybody that is close to me. But I think if it's something quite personal to me, it isn't something that I would be putting on social media for everybody to see anyway.
No.
So
that's really weird. Nobody asked me that question. Like, who asked you this? I want to know, like.
You wouldn't find it offensive?
I wouldn't be offended, but I would just look at that person and that person would know, I think you are weird.
I'd find it offensive because I just think, well, that's something that's just none of your business, and I don't understand why you need that information.
That's exactly. Why wouldn't you just think, you're weird?
No.
Oh, really? Offended? Why would I get offended at it? I'd get offended if I thought they were trying to use it against me, or perhaps if they were asking me about my sex life, I would be offended because they wanted to prove that their sex life was a million times better than mine. That would offend me.
You ain't getting any.
That would offend me, yeah.
Yeah, I just find it kind of. Is it okay to be honest though with your reaction?
Is it okay to be honest? I don't know. It depends on the person. Were you honest about in your reaction?
I think I've normally just answered the question, not the sex life one, but I normally answer the question if people ask me how old I am or what I earn, because it's normally, I'm not particularly close to the people that have asked me, but it's normally in the context of a conversation.
Exactly.
But at that time I have thought, I'm not sure if I'm very comfortable about giving this information out, but I've done it anyway. Because if I don't give it out, it turns it into a thing. When it's not really a thing. But it has happened to me before where someone's asked me about my salary and kind of used it to, to better themselves.
Oh, really? Wow. No, that would be nice.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I think there is something wrong with that when you haven't been honest as to why you're asking me it in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely, totally.
So I find that a little bit shady.
Yeah, no, totally. I totally agree.
But yeah, so I guess it's just. I guess the answer is it is okay then, really, for some people that don't know you. It just depends on how you.
Are you alright? Are you alright?